Hey, it's Tuxedo Mark. Just turned 5:30 p.m. on Sunday, May 30th, 2021, and welcome to another episode of VLOGTRON, the Voltron vlog. So I have started Voltron Legendary Defender. That's the Netflix series. I actually started watching it 2 days ago on the evening of um, Friday the 28th, and I started so late at night that it took me till past midnight on Saturday the 29th to finish it. That's on the morning, early morning on Saturday the 29th. And the reason is the episode is 68 minutes long, the pilot episode. Yeah. Each episode of the series is typically 23 minutes long. This one was 68, so it's like 3 episodes. Like, and I'm not sure why they did it that way, because the entire first season was released on the same day. So so yeah, I'm not I'm not entirely sure why it was done this way. But yeah, June 10, 2016. I just haven't watched it until now. Apparently there's 11 episodes in the first season. If you chop the pilot episode up into 3 separate episodes, it would be like there's 13 episodes. So, and the second season actually has 13 episodes. So again, I'm just kind of wondering why um, they had like a triple length pilot episode, unless they just want to make sure that you saw Voltron itself in the first episode. Hey, Blind Driver, I'm doing good. How are you? So anyway, this is a reboot. It has nothing to do with any previous Voltron series, and so I was curious as to what their take was going to be like. Again, World Events Productions, the original company that was behind Voltron, is involved. This time they're partnered with DreamWorks, I believe. Yeah, DreamWorks Animation and Studio Mirror. All right, so okay, I'm not sure what to talk about first, honestly. But all right, animation style. It's basically got an anime look to it. Hey, Lukey boy. Um, so in that respect, it's kind of like Voltron Force, which also had an anime look to it, but obviously the character designs are different. Whole new voice cast, of course. The familiar characters are here. The same core five are here. So what's different? Well, it turns out they've de-aged the characters a bit. Although I don't really think it's possible to de-age Pidge since he was a kid anyway. But so you got Lance, Hunk, and Pidge as cadets in the flight program or something, and for the for Galaxy Garrison. Keith had been in the program and he got expelled, so that left an opening for Lance to join the program, and that's the only reason that Lance is in it. Now, what's interesting about Pidge, And just let me open up the article first. I just want to make sure before I say anything. Yeah, okay. So Pidge is female. Pidge is a nickname here. Her actual name is Katie Holt. Now, it's kind of confusing, I think. In the episode, they keep referring to Pidge with male pronouns. And I was thinking, I mean, I looked up the article before I watched the episode, so I knew it would be female, but they're referring to Pidge with male pronouns, and I was thinking, do they not know Pidge is female? But at one point, I swear, I heard her introduce herself as Katie. So I don't get it. I'm not sure. Maybe someone can explain that to me. But yeah, so I don't want to read her biography here just to avoid spoilers. But it says her last name is Holt, but it also says she's of Italian descent. Her alias is Pidge Gunderson. Oh, she enrolled in the garrison under the fake name Pidge Gunderson and cut her hair short. The garrison initially mistook her for a boy. It's only after she joined Voltron that she finally revealed her true identity, along with the fact that she's actually a girl. But I heard her call herself Katie in the first episode. I think that was before she joined the Voltron force. But anyway, so eventually Keith shows up. And they all go off on a mission together because Earth is being invaded. And they take a ship that's not there. Well, they search for a blue line out in the desert somewhere on Earth. Yeah, blue line is on Earth. They find it, and then they go off. It basically wants to go back to its home planet, which turns out to be planet Eris. Okay, and that's where they meet Princess Allura, but I'll get to that. First, I want to discuss a new character, Takahashi Shirogane. Shirogane would be his given name, and he goes by Shiro for short. He was taken captive years earlier by an alien race, and he's an older guy, and I'm pretty sure let me see. Or maybe not. Hang on. I'm going to do some research because I think there's a meaning behind Shiro's name. But anyway, he captors. He meets up with all of them, and they all go to planet Eris together. They go to the Castle of Lions. Um, and it turns out that Princess Allura and Koran have been kept in suspended animation for the past 10,000 years. So, yeah. Okay, and they redesigned the two of them. They now look more alien. And by more alien, I mean they've got like face paint or face skin markings on. I don't know, and they've got pointy ears like elves or Vulcans or something. But otherwise they look human. But they look more alien than they did on the original series, where they didn't look alien at all. Um, uh, okay. So, hang on. Sorry, this is. I'm trying to consult the Takashi Shirogane. Takashi. Okay, so this new character on Legendary Defender, his name actually comes from Keith's Japanese name from the original Beast King Go Line anime series. Um, yeah. So that's an interesting. Not sure why they didn't use Sven's Japanese counterpart's name, but whatever. Anyway, I thought that's what they might have been going for, but no. This new uh, Takashi Shirogane character on Legendary Defender was Keith's Japanese counterpart's name from the original anime series. So that's like a little Easter egg that they threw in. Um, so Pidge is actually very smart here, and she builds some kind of tracking thing that allows them to like find a bunch of stuff, and they get once they get to the Castle of Lions, they free um, Princess Allura and Koran from suspended animation or whatever they were in. And yes, she does get to speak to her father, King Alfor, but it's not a spirit or a ghost as it was on the original show. Now he communicates with her because he basically created a hologram of himself, um, full of like recordings and stuff, like an interactive hologram. So that's more realistic than his ghost just appearing to her whenever to give her advice. Um, before the team finds the lions, um, let me see if I can find some more detail on that. First they find the blue line, then they find other. All right, I forget the minute to minute details from the episode, but yeah, basically they form Voltron, and obviously the bad guys want it. I noticed they were using like different terminology. I mean, they use the name Planet Eris, but Aurora isn't called an Erusian. She's called. Let me see. Wait, it says in the article that she's from planet Altia, but I swear they said Eris in the episode, but they referred to her as an Altia. Like she and Coran are the last surviving Altians, but I swear I heard the term planet Eris. Um, maybe not, but I thought I did. No, it is here in the article of the episode synopsis. Um, okay, all right. So I think the planet is called Eris in this continuity, but the race is called Altia. It's a bit confusing, but they're borrowing some Japanese terminology, but not all of it. Let's see. The bad guys are called the Galra Empire. And Zarkon is the head, of course. Um, he looks way more menacing here than he does in the original anime, that's for sure. Um, the Galra Empire was okay. That was the name of the bad guys in the original Beast King Go Lion series from the 80s. It was changed to Planet Doom for the English Voltron series, which sounds stupid. Planet Doom. So they're not using that on the new series, so that's a good thing. um, all right, let's see. So now, okay. You know how I mentioned how on Voltron the Third Dimension and Voltron Force they changed the pilot's uniform colors to match the lions that they're piloting. Okay? This series takes a slightly different approach. It hey Nikki, hey Jorge. So so in this series, they keep the characters' uniform colors from the original series, and they change the lions to match. Um, kind, kind of, sort of. I mean, okay. Um, Hang on. All right, so Hunk is piloting Yellow Line as he did in the original series. So, all right, so he's kind of an exception. They changed it. He had like an orange uniform on the original anime. Now he's got a yellow uniform, like they have been doing in the more modern iterations of Voltron. But Keith originally wore a red uniform and piloted Black Lion. He got switched to piloting Red Lion, and Shiro is piloting Black Lion. Pidge, Green Lion as usual. I think his uniform was the only one that matched the lion on the original series. Lance was historically has worn a blue uniform on the original show, so he's piloting Blue Line. Alora's not piloting anything yet. All right. So they've so basically the team's all together now at the end of this episode. They've had their first battle. I forget exactly all of the details that they've done, but yeah, that's what happens when you have such a long episode. And I'm not even going to bother trying to read this entire article to refresh my memory. But basically, the team is back together, or together, and yeah. So so each of the episodes will be shorter from now on. So with any luck, I'll be able to retain more information. It doesn't help that I'm recording this vlog well over a day after I watched the episode, because you know why I couldn't record yesterday? All right. So I finished watching it very early in the morning, yesterday morning. And then I went to bed because I didn't feel like trying to record a vlog while half asleep. And then I woke up, I went to work. I had a long shift from morning to late afternoon. Then I came home. I was like, okay, I'll probably be recording the vlog around then. But no, my neighbors decided to have a very loud drunken karaoke party. Yeah, I think I've made 2 videos about this before, but basically they've got a karaoke machine, and every so often, usually during holidays, but also just sometimes apparently for no reason whatsoever, they like to crank it up and perform horrible renditions of the same songs over and over again. Yeah, every time that one of these parties starts, I hear the same songs. Yesterday they were doing like Johnny Cash, a few Johnny Cash songs, and also some stuff by Stained. Yeah. But anyway, so that ran till like past midnight early this morning. No joke. I mean, and it's so loud. They're like right next door to me, but I swear it almost sounds like it's coming from right behind me. And there's no way. There's no way that I could have recorded a vlog yesterday. First of all, because I'd probably get a copyright strike because of the music playing in the background. And also just because it is so distracting and so loud and obnoxious. It's like they have no sense of human decency. I'm seriously surprised that they haven't been reported. Like no one's called the cops on them. This has gone on for years. Um, wow. Um, but anyway, so yeah, that okay. So my thoughts about the style of this series. Apparently, just like with Voltron Force, it's mainly going for humor. There's a lot of humor. It's very jokey. It's very, but there is a tiny bit of drama too. Not much, but sometimes there are some moments, which is more than Voltron Force has, because I watched the first episode of Voltron Force, and it's basically just all humor, at least in the first episode. And yeah, the original series had jokes and it had like really lame, funny dialogue, but it did have dramatic moments and quite a few actually. Legendary Defender seems a lot more jokey than the original anime, but a bit less so than Voltron Force. So, um, yeah. Um, that's about it. I enjoy it so far. Um, um, Not much else to say about this episode, I guess. I don't remember any mm, particular moments that stand out that I want to comment on. Um, yeah. So I think I'll end this. Anyway, yeah. So it's 5:57 p.m. and that's it. Thanks for watching.